If you and your siblings just inherited a probate house that is a fixer-upper, how do you make sure you get top dollar for a probate house that needs a lot of work? Hello again, this is Certified Probate Real Estate Specialist Daryl Williams with Win-Win Realtors here in Southern California. On this program, we assist personal representatives and probate attorneys with estate real property. So if you are new here and you're interested in this type of content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started. In telling this story, it is important to understand that most limited authority sales are supervised by the probate court, who appoints a person known as the probate referee in order to establish the value of that particular property. With most full authority sales, the appraisal value is established by a traditional residential fee appraiser. The key to getting top dollar for that probate property is exposure. If you effectively expose that property to the market, you will create a bidding war. The amount of time you have to find a buyer and close on that sale will impact how much you'll be able to get for that probate estate property. Now, the next factor that will determine if you get top dollar for that probate property has to do with the overall condition of that property. If the probate property is a major fixer-upper, for example, if it needs a roof, if it needs new plumbing, if it needs new flooring, if it needs new windows, if it needs new kitchen cabinets, if it needs an updated kitchen or an updated bathroom, that will determine how much you're likely to get for that property, especially if it is a off-market property, meaning you are negotiating directly with investors. This method is likely to get you what we call lowball offers for that property, sight unseen. This third approach, in order to get top dollar for that probate property, depends on the overall condition of that property. If that property is what is known as a cosmetic fixer, in other words, it doesn't need a lot of work, contact a professional real estate agent, have that agent to take a close look at that property in terms of the condition and determine if that property could be financed by an owner-occupant buyer. In other words, lenders are willing to make a traditional loan, such as a regular conventional loan or an FHA loan or a VA loan, to that buyer borrower for that property. In most cases, that's when you could go to that property and do cosmetic repairs such as painting, carpeting, fixing holes in the walls and things of that nature, decluttering that property and landscaping that property, which will give that property maximum appeal. List that property with an experienced real estate broker that will maximize the exposure, and you'll get top dollar for that probate property. Question of the day: have you ever been in charge of a probate real estate property that needed work? How did you handle that? Did you sell as is? Or did you do repairs to that property in order to maximize that profit for the estate? I'm Daryl Williams. If you've gotten value from this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions for me, my contact information is in the description. If you need an estate planning or probate attorney in the Southern California area, feel free to contact me for a referral.